It's the beginning of May and I've come to harvest my most favourite medicinal plant. Well, actually it's not really a medicinal plant but medicinal tree. Betula pendula is one of my most favourite trees. It has so many uses, it's so fantastic. Silver birch, as we commonly know it, is one of our pioneer trees and is one of the first trees to emerge after the Ice Age to lay fertile ground for all the other wonderful trees to then carry on after. So you normally see a silver birch coppice when ground's been broken and trees are regenerating and coming back. It's one of the first showings can be silver birch. It's a fantastic tree, actually. Has been known to absorb radiation and all sorts of wonderful, fantastic properties. And not only is its bark medicinal, the leaves medicinal, and in the spring when you tap the tree, outpours this wonderful panacea, which is birch water, which cleanses the body, clears the system of gravel, and really gives you a nice detox after the winter. It has so many other uses too, practical uses. Its bark, you can see, peels off so easily here. Is wonderful for bushcraft, for starting fires, and many of our ancestors have used this for paper, as you can see from its paper-like quality, but also its ability, if you take the bark off, that it can create watertight containers, so you can create little containers to drink from, made from birch bark. So it's an amazing tree. So I've come to harvest the leaf mainly, and the leaves I use for tea. So you can drink the sap that rises in the beginning of the spring, and you can use the bark with the leaf as well in a tea. It has like an aspirin-like quality to it. And you have these wonderful leaves that are so medicinal, so full of potassium, and they, for me, are just a great all-round health tonic. So with the birch leaf, you can pick these leaves, dry them, and you can use them as a detoxifying tea throughout the year when you feel that you need to. It really is so restorative, balances the system, and it's so wonderful to drink. And it's our version of a stone breaker when it's as a leaf. It's just, and not only that, it's a diuretic too, so it flushes the system as it's cleaning you. So you don't really need to take anything extra whilst you're drinking birch leaf tea. Another fantastic use for birch leaf is actually to put all these beautiful bright green gems into a jar, cover it with oil, and leave it for its properties to soak into the oil by leaving it in the sunlight for about a month. And then you have a wonderful detoxifying oil that helps to keep the skin soft, but also helps with psoriasis and eczema, and is absolutely fantastic for cellulite. So it breaks down all skin impurities and helps to flush the skin too. So I recommend, now is the time. You'll see in the early spring when the leaves, they're still coming out and they're still nice and bright and they're very soft and very pliable, is the time, because later in the year you can't really pick them because the leaves become too old and they start to have lots of other chemicals in the leaf. So in the springtime is the best time. So if you can, go for a walk and collect yourself a wonderful basket or bag of silver birch leaves and make yourself a nice cup of tea and see how you feel. Just make sure, obviously, that you've identified the tree correctly and that you've done your own research, and follow the leads after. But I really highly recommend for you to have a look, and to get to know this wonderful native species.